Make me like the most generic white guy.
You're a white guy?
I'm just a generic white guy.
Of course you'd be generic like that.
I'm a generic white guy, human rogue.
You don't know your backstory? You don't know if you're a swashbuckler, right? So you're a pirate or what?
Anyway, it's just a sports podcast. My backstory is more of like a scout. And I was sent to the continent to establish my own guild.
What?
Yeah.
Your own guild?
Well, a branch of the guild I'm part of. So, like... the
guild is that like Tasha Winnie or what?
Wait, no. I think I've told you that the guild, I think of making this character. This is an upcoming character in another D&D campaign I'm a part of. We're a thieves guild, but we do it for other people instead of ourselves.
Oh, that's right.
And so instead of stealing for the guild, we steal for people. People pay us to steal for them, or people pay us to assassinate people. And so I was sent to and so I'm not like a traditional rogue. Like I'm not trained in that. I'm more of the spokesperson. I'm the face of the guild. And so I recruit people.
Wow.
But you can't recruit for like a criminal organization out in the open. So my part as a swashbuckler is I just learned how to run away from the authorities. I'd be out in the open recruiting people to the guild or trying to like find contracts, and they'd be like, "Hey, cut it out," and I would just run away.
You run away.
Mm-hmm. It's like I would hit them, so they would come after me specifically instead of the other people trying to get recruited, and then I would just dodge their attacks and run away, which is what a swashbuckler does.
Oh, okay. I think you need some work on that.
It's very preliminary. It's very
some work on that backstory. So yeah, I bully people, I hit them, and then I run away.
I bully authorities.
Authorities.
The police.
But
well, it's like if they busted a drug deal, the drug dealer would punch them.
What's your alignment?
I don't even know. I haven't even like thought of that yet.
You good?
I'm always chaotic though. I always want to be chaotic.
I was like, are you good? Because it sounds like you're pretty evil. People hire you to kill people?
But I do it with the best intentions. Did I tell you the intentions?
Oh, okay.
We do it because people who want that done aren't trained. People who want that stuff done aren't trained in doing it well. So we advertise as us doing it as professional so they won't get hurt. So they won't get caught.
Okay. Still sounds fucked up. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I mean, it's like, I can't kill anybody myself. But you guys do it?
Or it's like, you want to kill him, so you're going to, but we recognize that you're going to do it, and like, no, you're going to get caught. Don't. We'll do it for you.
We'll do it for you.
Because we won't get caught.
We'll do the evil deeds for you.
Mm-hmm. We're protecting you from yourself.
Oh, okay.
That's our motto. All right, I just put another episode of Sports Smart. This is the second intro because you got me going on a tangent.
Wait, so do you have like an intro on how to do like the topics we're going to talk about, or like, because you said a lot happened?
I mean, it's just a recap of what happened. So, since our last recording, Michigan has officially won the national championship because we were in the middle of that game last time, which seems like 4 months ago. Shortly after that, Mike Vrabel was fired by the Tennessee Titans. Still don't understand what they're doing. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Pete Carroll was let go from the Seahawks. I also don't know what they're doing.
Was it let go or was it mutual? I don't understand.
No, because remember, it's coming out that Pete Carroll is fighting for his job. Like, he wanted to keep coaching, and they're like, no. So I don't even know like if it's let go, if he's fired or not. Because he's still part of the organization, which is weird.
So that's why I fucking find weird. Like, what the fuck? Like, how? Because they're gonna keep him as a consultant, or what was it? Like a?
It's weird. I don't know what the Seahawks are doing. And then right after they let go of Pete Carroll, Nick Saban retired from Alabama, which is surprising. And then the next morning, Bill Belichick got fired from the Patriots.
Oh, it was a mutual.
Okay. Mutual parting of the ways. And then the next day, they hired Jerod Mayo as the coach of the Patriots.
Well, that wasn't like the thing too. Like they were like grooming him.
Yeah, it's in the contract, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like he will be. That's why they don't have to interview anyone else. They don't have to follow the Rooney Rule. It's because it's already in contract or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, so that all happened, and then the playoffs happened.
All right, what do you want to start with?
I don't know. Where do you want to? There's so many directions we can go. JJ McCarthy to the Broncos. Book it.
No, fuck that shit. Yeah, maybe if it's fucking undrafted.
No, so when I told you that in the Discord that he was projected the first round to the Broncos.
Yeah, who's fucking dumbass?
I can't remember the name, but I was listening. He was on the radio show I listened to. His reasoning was JJ McCarthy didn't have to do anything at Michigan, and so so the Broncos would draft him, and then like either keep Wilson or sign Kirk Cousins and develop McCarthy in the background.
But in the first round, that's so fucking stupid.
It made me laugh when I heard it. That's why I sent it to you.
In the fucking first round, I can see like maybe draft him like later on, but not first round.
You know what's weird, and I don't understand what's happening. I see all these like top 7 quarterbacks for the draft, and Bo Nix isn't on it.
Yeah, it's
why?
You know what? I don't know. I've seen some, but like, yeah, Bo Nix doesn't get mentioned.
Same thing with Justin Herbert too. I remember Justin Herbert wasn't.
That's what I'm saying.
Highly touted, and I think he was probably the second best of the draft class.
I like fucking Justin Herbert coming out. I like Bo Nix too. Watch him be good.
He's gonna be good.
No, so give me a job.
Everyone's tanking for Caleb, and then Bo Nix is gonna come out here and
you think Bo Nix will be better?
Yeah.
I don't think so. We'll see. Mark this one. Episode what?
Episode 13? I don't even know.
Mark it.
Anyway, so
Mark it.
McCarthy, JJ McCarthy to the Broncos.
No.
Book it.
I'd rather have Michael Penis Jr.
We have an ad.
We have an ad in the middle of the fucking...
We have a fucking fireplace video. And there's ads.
Is this supposed to be like the Club Shay Shay? Is that what his name is? Podcast is? Shannon Sharp?
Mm-hmm.
He sits in front of a fireplace?
We have our own fireplace that no one can see, but maybe they'll hear it. I don't know.
You think so?
I don't think so, but we'll see. This is episode 13. Okay, cool. I still haven't gotten a message from Nick. Same biscuits.
He didn't fucking...
So you didn't listen.
Liar.
And then because I edited the last episode and I added music. Let us know how the music sounds, the intro and outro. And asked Diego for his feedback. He said we need a routine outro that we say to end the show.
Like what?
I don't know. But I thought we could end it with "Fuck you, Nick."
Fuck you, Nick, you bitch. That's pretty good.
Until he listens.
I like when you added it because actually I just thought it was the intro, but then I skipped it to the end for some fucking reason. Yeah, and I heard just like "fuck you, Nick," and then like faded into the outro. I was like, that's pretty good.
So that's our outro. I don't know about intro. I still don't know how to do an intro. That's why I'm like just starting it.
I think it's fine.
Mm-hmm. But Diego, there's your outro. Right, we're gonna end every episode with saying "fuck you, Nick." And Nick, if you listen to this, fuck you.
Fuck you. Don't listen to a fucking podcast.
Yeah, don't even send me biscuit.
Fake ass friend.
Thought you were a super fan. Now you're not even like an average fan.
You're right. Diego is a super fan.
Diego's super fan. He's like the best.
he's
bad takes, but he's the best.
He's the only fan. He's our only fan.
Oh no. Oh, careful. What else?
Yeah, so Michigan, they're good. Michael Penis Jr. looked like ass. I don't think he's a fucking first rounder. Maybe third rounder. You better fucking show up in the what's it called?
That was the other thing.
Senior Bowl.
Senior Bowl. He has to improve it, which is weird because he wasn't rated first round until the playoffs started. I think.
Really?
Yeah, he was out of the first round, out of the top 10 quarterbacks, and then he made it to the college playoffs, and then now they're putting him in the late first round, I think.
Is he still first rounder?
I don't know. I haven't seen.
Even after that fucking shit ass game, holy shit.
I think they increased his stock because he was playing with like broken ribs or whatever.
What?
I don't know.
Was he actually? Wait, he got broken. That was during the game, though, right?
Yeah.
Whatever.
No.
Whatever.
Another thing I forgot to mention is that the Bears decided to keep their head coach, but fire their offensive staff, which makes no sense. It makes no sense to do it, but when you think about what the Bears have done when they drafted Biskey and when they drafted Fields, it's the exact same thing.
That is true, isn't it?
They drafted Biskey after firing their offensive staff, but keeping John Fox. Then they fired him a year later. Then they fired the entire offensive staff for Justin Fields, but kept Matt Nagy, and then fired him a year later.
See, what I don't understand, though, and I think we talked about this, is like, why, like, did they, what's the fucking name, Eberflus? Did they, like, promise him the job? I don't understand why they did that, because, like, now there's a bunch of fucking coaches on the market. Do you mean it's, like, saturated with good coaches? So it's like, you could have fucking just not say anything, wait until the season's over, and then fucking fire his ass and get one of these other coaches. I guess you still could, but it's kind of shitty, do you mean? Even if you promise that he's still there.
I don't know what their plan is. Because I wouldn't have kept him, like, at all.
No, I would have fucking fired. I said, did I not say, like, I think it's like the first episode of the fucking podcast?
I think we all said that.
It was like
we're all in consensus.
Just fucking cut bait. Fucking the whole thing, burn it down. Get Caleb Williams. Motherfucking start over.
You have to pair Caleb Williams with a coach, but you're not going to do that by keeping the same coach you had last year. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Also, you fired your offensive staff, so it already, like, seems like you're ready to move on. God damn, Bears are going to bear. Fucking, that's why you can't beat the Packers.
Do you think...
That's pretty ridiculous.
Okay, and then, did this happen already? Like, this happened this last week. The Caleb Williams wants the Bears to fucking... to trade the first round pick, right?
I haven't seen anything about that, but...
So it's like, what do the Bears do? They trade it, I think?
I think they trade it.
Think they trade it?
I think they should keep Justin Fields, but after firing their offensive staff, you can't keep Justin Fields.
Wait, really? You think so?
Oh, yeah. Like, what's Justin Fields going to do? Like, learn a new offense?
Learn a new offense?
For a year? Like, you do that because you expect to bring in your own offensive staff for your new quarterback. So your team gets brought along together. But you want to do that with a different coach, a different head coach. Like, it doesn't make any sense to keep Matt Eberflus. What the Bears do don't make sense. They should really learn from the fucking Packers. Look what them are doing.
I don't know. If I were them, I would just fucking cut bait and get fucking Caleb. Don't fucking...
Yeah, I don't think there's a wrong answer. I just think they're making it a wrong answer. If you go Caleb, get a new staff. But if you don't want to go Caleb, or you want to keep the staff, stick with Justin Fields. But they're doing like both at the same time.
That is really
they're getting rid of half of their staff, but they're also getting rid of Justin Fields.
What would you do personally? You'd keep Justin Fields?
I would probably keep Justin Fields because I think you can get like 3 or 4 first rounders for that first overall pick.
You think 3?
I mean, if Bryce Young went for 3.
Did he actually go for 3?
3 first rounders, yeah.
Oh, shit.
I'll bring up the trade, but I keep hearing like 3 first rounders.
I don't remember. I'm fucking whack. Imagine.
Let me check.
You know the Panthers, you fucking trade 3 first rounders, and then you fucking see what's his name? CJ Stroud. And you see CJ Stroud winning playoff games over here. Ooh, does that hurt?
It has to.
Oh.
Okay, maybe not 3 first round picks. Maybe 2.
Okay.
But it was because it's a swap. They traded their 9th overall pick.
No.
A first round pick, a 2nd round pick, and DJ Moore, which I'm pretty sure DJ Moore was a first round pick.
What a fucking mistake.
Mm-hmm. Also, I got a bone to pick with fucking Ryan Day.
What?
Okay, look. I'll say it here. CJ Stroud's good.
Mm-hmm.
But this wasn't the CJ Stroud from the fucking college. He didn't play with this in Ohio State.
Yeah, he's a lot better. You know,
he's a lot better. And I'm like, Ryan Day, how the fuck do you mess that up? How did Ryan Day not win a chip with CJ Stroud?
I think it's just coaching. So one of the things they were saying, right? It's like, oh, CJ Stroud, like, he can't read a fucking defense. Mm-hmm. He's bad against like the blitz, like if it's in his face and stuff like that. It's like, this is stuff he's doing well in the NFL. Like he throws it with poise.
Only than one good game against Georgia. Like CJ Stroud seemed like a front running quarterback. When they're winning, bro, they're gonna win 63-0. But like the games against Michigan, when there was kind of tough defense, he folded. Yeah. Like he'd play a good half, and then the second half they would just do shit. So I'm like, Ryan Day, what the fuck?
So yes, what do you think that is? Like, do you think that's just like bad coaching, or do you think he like matured?
It could be a combination of both.
Of both.
Mm-hmm. But it also could be the situation, right? Maybe he feels more confident and mature because the Texans are actually a good team now. Like they have a lot of young players because they drafted well, unlike the Panthers.
They did draft really well.
Mm-hmm.
That's like another one for like the fucking Browns. Imagine fucking just browning it up again.
Mm-hmm. You know, I want to double check, but I heard the Texans still have a first round pick from Deshaun Watson.
This year?
Yeah, the upcoming draft. I'll look it up. What did the Browns trade for Deshaun Watson? The Browns sent 6 draft picks: a first, a fourth in 2022, a first and third in 2023, and a first and fourth in 2024. So the Texans still have the first round pick for the Browns in this year's draft.
That's crazy. Too bad it's like late, you know?
Yeah, it's like what, 16?
No.
No. 15?
Right? Oh, no, I think...
well, like 14 teams make it, so 16 teams are already set.
Oh.
So it's like...
Last one? Will they be like the last team or what?
Well, they're 5th round. They're the 5th seed.
What would be strength of...
Well,
I guess all the home teams won, huh?
Yeah, all top 4 teams won in the AFC.
The Rams ahead of them? The Rams are ahead.
The Rams won 10 games. They would be behind them, right? Well, is it record now, or is it like a playoff seeding? It'd be record, right?
Because record, yeah.
The Browns will have one more win over the Rams. The Rams first. That's crazy. The Cowboys are now like the 20th overall pick, having 3 more wins than the Packers, who are going to have a later pick.
I know. Which kind of sucks to me. It sucks if you're the Packers. Because now you win, and then what? What are you going to do? You're going to beat the fucking 49ers?
Hey, they might, bro. They might. The Packers are good.
Yeah. They're good enough to fucking shit on Dallas.
Dallas sucks ass.
I think that's like the realization. I think even Packers fans are like, yeah, well, I mean, come on.
I mean, I think they're realistic with their expectations. They're just happy to be there.
That's true.
They're happy they found a third one. A third quarterback.
Yeah, I was like, damn, fucking Love is good, isn't he? Like, he has pressure.
And he don't give a fuck. It's just...
The biggest thing is that, like, he, like, moves around the pocket even really well. Like, he doesn't fucking panic. He's always looking downfield and he fucking chucks it down to his receivers and shit. He's like, and it's weird because it's like, fucking, I think Chris Collins said this too. And it's just stupid. I'm fucking comparing. Or I'm, like, acknowledging that he was right. But I was like, yeah, he does kind of look like Aaron Rodgers.
I mean, they throw the same. They flip their hips and they're in the air. They're jumping.
You think he learned that?
He had to. Yeah. I want to see Jordan Love's like college.
Yeah.
To see how he threw.
He just went what Utah State, right? Is that
I think so.
Yeah, go back and look and see how his thing, because most people say, yeah, he fucking looks like Rodgers. He's slinging it out here. But I was like, it's fucking stupid. He got 3.
They got 3.
Because I always thought, I was like, oh, well, who knows? Maybe the Colts too do. We just don't know because fucking Richardson got hurt. But it's like they fucking had Manning and then they had Luck. And I guess they didn't do anything with Luck, but maybe they have Richardson now.
He did look good for like the first 2 games.
Yeah. These teams are just fucking cheating. They get all the fucking good shit.
All right, but recapping the playoff weekend though. The Texans beat the Browns. Texans are good. And then what was that? The late game? Oh, Dolphins were frauds, like we all knew.
Yeah.
Dolphins not good. Tua not good.
I think. Well, you know what's? I just don't think they were like as good as like they were at the beginning of the season, which is weird. And I was like, what the fuck, like.
Well, it seems like if you can throw off the timing or like take away the first read, they don't know what to do. Which I'm like, is that a Tua thing or is that a coaching thing?
I think it has to be Tua. Like, how the fuck? How are you gonna have a play that works? Like, how are you gonna have like schemes where it's like the timing is right, but then they don't get open again? Do you mean? Like, especially like those receivers, like fucking Waddle and Tyreek. Are you telling me they're not getting open? No, but your fucking Tyreek got open all the time in Kansas City like that. You mean all these improvised plays? I think it's just Tua.
Do you think he processes too slow or what?
Yeah, so I think he needs like his first read, almost like a college. What's it called? Like a college playbook. I mean, like he needs like his first one because otherwise he probably doesn't like read like the rest of the fucking defense. And if the first read's not there, I think he's just like, fuck, I don't think he knows how to improvise or fucking look for the open receiver. Because there's a lot of fucking throws where it's like questionable. It's like, why the fuck are you throwing it there? That doesn't make any sense. Throw it away or fucking get it like
even like
yard.
screens or like the check down where he like doesn't even make it there.
Yeah.
I saw a couple like wide receiver screens where I don't know if he like hitches so he doesn't throw it right away. When he tries to throw it after when there's pressure in his head or in his face, and the ball like skips to the receiver, and I'm like, what are you doing to it?
Yeah, that's fucking weird. I don't know why. He's like a psychologist or sports psychologist, right? You fucking do better.
The Chiefs won, but did they give you confidence in them?
I think so. I don't know. Fucking okay. Well,
Not their offense. I think their offense looked better, but still only scored 2 touchdowns.
Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see how the Ravens look like this weekend. But Buffalo, like it's move on to Buffalo, right? They beat the Steelers, but it was a close game in the fucking third quarter. But they were still down. Oh, I guess they're only up by 7, right?
Was it 7 or was it 14?
In the third, I think there was only like some point in the third. I think they were only up 7.
I'll try to find the scoring summary. I was at work. I watched parts of it. Like I saw Josh Allen's 52-yard run.
Yeah, work. Oh, I guess it was yesterday. Didn't get MLK there?
No, I didn't get it off.
Dang, racist.
Yeah.
I'm just working at a plantation. Wait, what? Wasn't the game like? Oh no, that was afternoon. Huh?
Yeah, I got home to watch the end. Like I was watching it on the way home from work. I caught the end of it.
No, but like I have no confidence in the Bills. You mean I was like, what the fuck? Is like they're kind of shit.
But what?
They're like what they've been all season. You mean where it's like they can like sustain drives. They can like fucking make it from like the 20, like their own 20 to like the opponent's 20. But like as soon as they get there, they just kind of like stall out. You mean? Or like they'll turn it over. Actually, I guess a miracle they didn't fucking turn it over like a shit ton in this last game. Because that's how they've been losing. Well, yeah. More importantly, like Josh Allen's the one that fucking turned it over.
So it was a 7-point game in the fourth quarter.
The fourth quarter.
But the Bills, like, on their next possession, scored a touchdown.
Yeah.
So, the 14-point game.
But still, it was close.
Well, that's just what the Steelers do, though. They're good.
And then, like, we were saying, like, in the Discord, right? Like, I feel like if Watt and their fucking, I don't know what the fucking safeties are, right? Like, if they had been there.
But didn't they have their safeties?
All of them?
Like, Minka was there.
Well, like, okay, then who's fucking missing?
That's why I don't understand. Like, I thought that Minka was playing. I thought he was the only one that was hurt from this. Other than, like, their linebacker, right, who got hurt later in the year, and then TJ Watt.
But anyways, I feel like if they had Watt, like, there might have been a different outcome there. But I feel like, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see this upcoming week, but it's like I don't have any confidence in the Bills.
Well, what team gave you confidence?
The most confidence?
Yeah.
The Lions, maybe?
So I'm looking at the scoreboard, I'm like, Browns, Texans? I mean, Texans give you confidence, right? Do they?
Yeah.
I mean, the Joe Flacco did throw 2 pick sixes.
Yeah.
Like,
maybe it was pretty ass. The Texans aren't really. It's just for that reason.
Dolphins, Chiefs? I don't think the Chiefs gave me that much confidence.
No.
They still only scored 26 points. Only 2 touchdowns. 2 offensive touchdowns. Like, they got lucky that the Dolphins couldn't score. I mean, imagine the Dolphins could at least like score a touchdown or 2.
Yeah, and then be in the game. Same thing with that. Like that game was like closer than you would have thought.
It's 26-7, but when you think about it, the Chiefs kicked 3 field goals, 4 field goals,
some shit like that. I can't remember, but like the Dolphins could have been in the game,
but they're frauds, so they weren't going to be. Packers, Cowboys.
The Packers give me confidence.
They gave me confidence for future Packer games.
Yeah, I think so. Too.
I don't know, like for this postseason.
I feel like just build around love. You mean like you have your quarterback there? Like it seemed like it's pretty clear.
It's also a game where the score doesn't show how dominating it was.
Yeah, it was 48-16, and they scored some like garbage time touchdowns.
Yeah.
2-point conversions. So it was a lot worse than it looks like.
Then it was the Rams-Lions.
So that was the closest game. They only won by 1. But the Lions gave me the most confidence out of the teams that we saw this weekend. Because the Rams weren't bad. I mean, like they were fucking.
Yo, Puka Nacua is good.
Yeah, I was saying, this fucking Hall of Famer already. Holy shit! I wanted the Rams to win Because I just wanted to see Puka for like another week. Do you mean? I was like, oh shit, this guy's actually fucking
That's
balling
good.
out
Yeah.
over here.
In that game, the Rams led all offensive categories because it gives you 3 leading passer, rusher, and receiver.
Uh-huh.
All 3 of them are Rams.
So well, like no, they played a lot better. It's just like once they got down to like the fucking red zone or like towards the other side of the field, it's just they couldn't convert and get touchdowns. I mean, of course, right? Kind of looking at the score, they got one more touchdown, they win the game.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, the Lions. So that's why it gives me confidence because the Lions were able to like withstand the offense.
Mm-hmm. They're able to hold on to the victory.
I think so.
Where usually the Lions would just give it away.
Yeah, we'll buckle and fucking.
Mm-hmm. You already talked about the Bills, Steelers, Eagles, Buccaneers.
Yeah, and the Eagles are just ass, like fucking crazy. 10-1, and
they're 10-1. I said this in the Discord, but I kind of believe it. I don't think they practiced at all this year. Like, I'm watching it. Like, they couldn't tackle at all, which is like the most fundamental thing you can do in football. Like, you're telling me the entire year they just didn't have any practices, any sort of hitting drills, any tackling drills.
Rashad White is good, isn't he? This is crazy.
He only had 70 yards.
Yeah, I was like, but he's fucking over here just breaking. He's fucking getting like what, like 6 apiece or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
How many carries did he have?
18.
Oh, he had all the carries in here.
Mm-hmm. I just don't understand how the Eagles, which is funny because I watched Jalen Hurts and I feel like he was playing hard. The offensive line was playing well. There's just the blitzer that they wouldn't pick up for some reason. Which I feel like is on like the running back or the play calling.
Yeah, I think so too. They just don't fucking know how to operate. Who's their DC?
Matt Patricia or their DC?
Yeah.
The Eagles or
yeah.
Does Matt Patricia is their defense?
Oh, it is Matt Patricia.
Well, technically it's that other guy, but Matt Patricia is the one that calls defensive plays.
Oh.
I don't know. I just feel like they stopped practicing after 10-1. I just feel like the players were trying to win and the coaching just didn't help them at all.
Yeah.
Except for the defense. Defense, I don't know. They didn't feel like they were trying at all.
Yeah, which is crazy because they looked so good last year. Mm-hmm. It's just like losing their DCs or their coordinators. Because they lost both of them, right?
They lost both of them. I think it is because they lost their coordinators. I don't know what Nick Sirianni does. Like, is he a good coach?
No, he's a fraud.
Because
he relies on everybody else.
I watched the games, and I feel like they won the games they did early in the season. Honestly, I think in spite of Nick Sirianni. Yeah. I don't think he coaches well. Because, I mean, these issues were always there the entire year. The defense wasn't playing very well, yet they still went 10-1. I think they just had so much talent, and that Jalen Hurts is like, I'm just going to fucking win because like we have to. And he'll pull it out of his ass. Down 10, he don't give a fuck. He'll still win.
So what happened like late in the season? They were just like tired and they need the coaching, but it wasn't there.
I think they got fed up. Like I think they went to San Francisco, they played well, but they lost by a lot. Mm-hmm. I think at that point you look at it, it's like this is the team we're gonna beat in the playoffs. Like we're gonna have to beat them, and our coaches aren't helping us win at all. It's like what's the point? I think he just got demotivated because they know their coaching staff wasn't helping them whatsoever.
Maybe.
Because, like, bro, they ran the ball like 10 times last night against the Bucks.
Only 10 times?
Only like 10 times, something like that. Something like really shitty.
But isn't like how the Eagles always been though? I think like
not last year.
Last year.
All year, yeah. So I think the coaching wanted this team to be a passing team when they're not built to be a passing team, and so I think that's where the disconnect was, where the players are like, "Well, we're gonna run the plays because we have to. Someone has to call the plays here, but this isn't how how we're gonna win." And then I got to the point where like they kind of like looked at Sirianni and it's like, you're a shit ass coach. Like you're not helping us win. And then they kind of gave up. What was it? Jalen Hurts threw it 35 times.
Jeez.
And the team ran it 15 times. 10 carries to Swift, and that's it. And 1 for Hurts and 4 for Gainwell.
Yeah, I don't think they know how to fucking win. Or how to fuck, or they have a game plan, do you mean? Like, yeah, like you said, like they don't fucking practice. What the fuck?
Also, I mean, I don't know Todd Bowles that well, but from what I heard, is he's very blitz heavy. And if this is like common knowledge that Todd Bowles would just constantly blitz on defense, how the fuck do you not have a plan to have some sort of way to pick it up?
That's true.
Like even just having the running back stay in instead of going for a route. But I never saw the running back like stay in there.
It's because they weren't ready. You know, they thought they were going to get the second seed and play somebody else. Then they lost.
They would have lost the Packers anyways.
Yeah, probably. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, that's a fucking shit though. I can't believe it. All right. Well, I just had the Browns making it to the AFC Championship game.
I had it.
They're just fucking whack. I was like, what the fuck? With Flacco's old fucking guy over here. This is real homer.
I want to see. Fuck, where's the thing? I want to pull up my bracket.
Does it say?
I'll look it up.
We did the pick'ems.
The playoff pigskin bracket challenge. I'm not logged in. Bruh. Goddamn, hold on. Gotta sign in. Hold on.
This is dead air on this.
I don't know how to fill it.
Bored.
Help!
He's fucking wiping his butt now because he listens on on the toilet.
Oh yeah, bro. I have 2 brackets. Did you make 1 or 2?
I made 1.
Well, I made 2. Well, so I didn't know we were doing this, so I made 2 like at the beginning of the week. Like as soon as like the week 18 ended, it was like, hey, make your bracket. So you're limited to 2 brackets.
Oh.
So I made 2. So the one I gave, which one did I give you guys? The Bills or the Niners?
Winning it?
Yeah.
I think it was the 49ers.
So I made 2 brackets. One where I picked what I thought was going to happen, which, you know, given how good the Browns defense was supposed to be, it should have, you know, made it.
But to the AFC Championship game?
Well, like, who were they going to play?
Wouldn't they have gone to, like...
They would have gone to the Ravens, but I don't think the Ravens are that good.
Oh, what, really?
Is he going to join? What?
Has he been in there or what?
No, I don't even know. Oh, no. We got controversy.
This guy's been waiting in the fucking thing or what?
I didn't know he was on the thing.
Is he there or what?
I mean, he's not in the voice chats.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I thought they would have beat the Texans. Because I thought the Browns were a better team than the Texans.
Mm-hmm.
Then they would have gone to the Ravens. And then the issue I have with the Ravens is I don't know if they can finish games. And I feel like against the Browns, like division game, it's a little tougher. You know, they've split in the regular season, that the game would be close going in the fourth quarter. And I think if the game is close in the fourth quarter, the Ravens lose.
Nah. The Ravens win. They're going to win the Super Bowl. That's my pick.
But I have I'm 35%. I only have 100 points in this. I got the entire NFC wrong.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Only got it too.
Because I picked the Eagles. I thought they'd win. I thought they'd at least beat the Buccaneers. As much as the Eagles didn't look good down the stretch, neither did the Bucs.
Uh-huh.
Like they only put up 9 against the Panthers. I picked the Rams because I thought they were a better team. They were playing way better than the Lions were.
I think I picked the Lions, actually.
And then I picked the Cowboys because
Yeah.
I mean they're supposed to beat the Packers, so I got them all wrong. Then I go to my second bracket, where this is like the games I think would be fun if this happened,
Uh-huh.
and like my gut feeling. The only difference is I got the Packers winning.
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, because you're like...
I had the Rams. I think that'd be funny if the Lions make it, but Matt Stafford still wins. Thought that'd be funny. And then I had the Eagles winning, just because I don't know. Like I had like no skin in that game at all. I was like,
okay.
it didn't care. Like no matter what, the winner of that was gonna lose.
Oh.
And then obviously I had the Browns winning because I thought it'd be cool if the Browns made it. But this is the one I have the Bills winning the whole thing.
I think that, okay, so what do you think
So
what do you think now? So like let's pick these games. Texans, Ravens, who wins?
I think Ravens.
I think so too.
But it's also a thing like I think the Ravens because I think they're going to get up early.
Mhm.
But I'm telling you, if the game is close in the fourth, go with Texans. Like if you think it's going to be a close game, go Texans.
You think so? I think it's gonna be close, but I think the Ravens could probably like pull away. I don't know if the Texans can keep up in that. Honestly, and I think Baltimore's defense is probably better than like the fucking like the Browns. At least like schematically. From what I've seen.
I didn't watch the Browns game, but was Denzel Ward playing? Because didn't he get hurt?
I don't know.
I don't know.
He was. I don't remember like them saying anything. But those fucking receivers are like wide open too. Alright, what's the next game? Next in the AFC, Chiefs Bills.
Well, hold on. Like just like you go back on the Ravens, I spit all on my computer. Going back on the Ravens, they have 4 losses this year, right? The Ravens.
Yeah, but like the last one.
The last one doesn't count, so they have 3 losses this year.
Basically.
They lost to the Colts in overtime.
It was a close game.
Because it was close game in the fourth quarter. They lost to the Steelers, 17-10. In the fourth quarter, it was 10-10. And then they lost to the Browns, which that one's kind of fluky because the Browns came back. Because that was Deshaun Watson's like 250-yard game, like the only good game he's played so far. But that was a game that it got close in the fourth, and then they lost it.
Well, see, and it's like those meltdowns, right? And I think we discussed this like a couple months ago, how the Ravens, what was it, number 3? Like they were third in that stat of like time or leading with a lead like in the game, right?
Yeah, like most time spent leading or whatever.
Yeah. So like number 1 was the 72 Dolphins, or what the fuck?
I think so.
Or whatever. This was Dolphins last won the Super Bowl, right? Like when they were like undefeated, they had like the lead. Or when they didn't have the lead is what it was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so like the amount of time they didn't have the lead. And I think the Dolphins didn't have like the lead all season for like 15 minutes or some shit like that. Something fucking stupid. And then second were like the fucking like the 98 Broncos, who was like at fucking 27 or some shit like that. And then third were like the Ravens. At this point they did lose these 3 games. Who were like at 28 or 29. Right? So like they've always been leading, but it was just like those 3 games in which fucking at the end of the game, I don't know if something happened. Play calling was bad. I don't know what happened, but they ended up fucking losing those games. But actually, what was the last week they lost?
It was the Browns game.
When was that?
The 33-31 game?
Yeah, like what week?
That was middle of the year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was our 10th game.
10th game?
I don't know what week it was, but that was our 10th game.
Yeah, so like since then they haven't lost. I mean, and then they fucking go into San Francisco and beat the shit out of them. I mean, like I don't see how you're not confident in like the Ravens going into the postseason, right? And they're even still beat up, right? Like they're fucking. Wait. Didn't you say like Mark Andrews is coming back? What the fuck?
He's practicing.
He's practicing?
Yeah.
There you go. That's even more fucking reason for them to fucking to fear the Ravens. You mean?
Yeah.
Which is crazy because I thought he fucking like broke his leg or some shit. I thought he was gonna be like,
well,
in a wheelchair for the next 6
looking
months.
at the Ravens schedule, like look at these wins, right? They beat the Texans week 1, 25-9. And then they beat the Bengals 27-24, but that was garbage time touchdowns, right? I think it was like T. Higgins scored 2 touchdowns at the very end, or Jamar Chase. Like they were up 27 to like 10 or something.
Yeah.
And then they lost to the Colts because it was a close game. Then they beat the Browns 28-3. Lost to the Steelers, close game. Beat the Titans 24-16, but the Titans were shitty that game. Like Titans have been shit all year, but they saw Tannehill. Like they weren't winning at all.
Yeah.
Lions 38-6. Cardinals 31-24, but the Cardinals had 10 or a touchdown. It was like a last-minute touchdown. It was like 31-17, I think. So not a close game in the fourth. Seahawks 37-3. Lost a close game to the Browns. They beat the Bengals 34-20 when Joe Burrow got hurt. The Chargers 20-10. They take stock in that game. That was a close game. Ish. It didn't feel like it.
I don't remember that much.
That game sucked ass. It was boring.
I think so. I'm trying to think.
They beat the Rams 37-31, but they needed an overtime punt return to win.
That is true. That one was close. That's also the Rams, though. I mean, like the Rams fucking. That's when they fucking turned it on.
Yeah, I think That was the last game the Rams lost.
Yeah.
And then they beat the Jags 23-7.
Yeah,
That was close. Even watching it, like, which is weird because the Jags could have won that game, but they were dealing with so many injuries and mental issues that.
I was like, that is just shit. Like, I don't fucking know.
Well, that was like 3 weeks removed from Trevor Lawrence breaking his ankle and somehow still playing. Then they beat the 49ers 33-19. Not a close game. They beat the Dolphins 56-19.
Was it 56-19?
56-19.
Crazy.
Not a close game.
Yeah.
They don't win close games.
You think it'll be close though? I don't know.
I'm telling you, like, I don't think it's going to be close.
But like, even those games though, I'm saying again, the ones that they drop, like it's just some fucking like fluky shit. Like it just happens at the end where it's like, fuck, they.
No, yeah.
It's almost like they run out of time. It means like if you give us like another minute, then maybe.
The thing is, they were either tied or had the lead and lost it because somehow Lamar Jackson turns it over, he fumbles it, he throws a pick, and then for some reason defense can't stop anyone. Late in the game. Like, I don't think it's going to be close, and that's why I'm going with the Ravens. But watch out if the Texans can keep it close, because the Ravens are going to beat themselves.
Okay, then maybe it'll be like bad luck to me again, like some fucking weird ass magic happens or some shit.
So I guess let me rephrase. The Ravens are a good team, and they should win. But they don't have luck, and they have like these mental errors at the end. And that's what I'm afraid of and I don't trust.
But like, I guess, because it's like 3 times out of trend.
And it's like the only times they were in close games. They're like in close games. They're like 1-3.
I think it is just like that bad luck. Like fuck, like how? Like they realistically like go back. Like a few things happen. They could be undefeated.
They could be like again the Steelers game. If the receivers were like they had like 7 drops that game.
Oh yeah, that's what I fucking remember. That shit. I was like, no, the Steelers should have won this.
They should have beat the Steelers. The Colts. I don't remember that game, but I'm pretty sure Lamar Jackson had like a late fumble, which like allowed the Colts to tie it.
Was it overtime? I think
it was overtime.
Yeah, it was overtime. Yeah.
And then the Browns, god damn it, the first play of the game was a pick 6 for the Ravens. Like they were beating the shit out of the Browns, and they somehow for some reason let them in.
Oh yeah. No fucking. Well, we'll see. Cause I don't know. I really don't think that the Texans can live on there.
At halftime, it was 9-17 against the Browns that week. At halftime, 14 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first quarter. It was a pick 6. Like, and then 4 minutes later, a touchdown. They're up 14-0. But somehow the Browns came back, kept it 9-17 at halftime.
What was the quarterback in that? Was it DTR or was it?
No, it was Deshaun Watson.
Oh, that's right.
That was the last game he played of the year.
Yeah, that's right.
And then they got up 24-9. Okay, good. Put the game away. But the Browns kept it close. They scored a touchdown. And they get a 2-point conversion. 17-24. Okay, cool. The Ravens score a touchdown, 31-17. Put them away. 2 straight touchdowns from the Browns and the game-winning field goal at the end of the game.
Yeah, so that one actually kind of just feels like it was like the fucking defense. That you kind of just shit the bed and let the Browns back into the game.
So for 3 quarters, I think they're fine. But you tell me in the fourth quarter, A, you couldn't stop Deshaun Watson. And then that's 1 touchdown. They couldn't stop. It was a 10-yard pass from Deshaun Watson. That was a touchdown to get within 7. And then Lamar Jackson throws a pick 6. That's what I'm saying. Like, the entire team, if the game is close, both offense and defense just shit the bed.
Yeah. Yeah, this is just like mental errors. Just fucking like uncharacteristic plays or whatever.
If the Texans can keep it close, there's a really good chance that they'll win.
Let's see, maybe some fucking magic will happen.
Also, that's the first game of the divisional round. We still have
that's gonna be fun.
6 more games to go.
Chiefs.
Next, Chiefs at Bills. I say this is the second away game Mahomes played in the playoffs.
What was the first?
There was the Super Bowl against Tampa, in Tampa.
Oh, you think that was away?
That has to be.
Because
technically, it's not. Technically, it's a neutral site.
It was Tampa?
But it was in Tampa. Tampa didn't have to travel.
That's true, huh?
And all their fans were there. Which probably let, most Tampa fans were like, I mean, it's down the street. Let's just pay the $1 billion to get in the Super Bowl. They don't have to pay for
hotel or anything.
no hotel, no travel. They're just down the street.
How fun would that be, man? Can you imagine?
That'd be cool.
You just fucking go to the Super Bowl and the same night you're at home.
Yeah.
I don't know. You think the Bills win?
I think the Bills win.
That's hard to say. I want to pick the Bills. I'm gonna pick the Bills. I'm gonna be surprised if fucking just Kansas City comes over and just fucking sneaks a win.
I mean, they can definitely, but I just think the Bills and Chiefs are always equally matched.
Yeah,
because
they're almost like the same team. I mean, it's gonna
it is the same team. The thing about it, the Bills have beat the Chiefs 3 times in a row in Arrowhead during the regular season. Like, albeit regular season doesn't matter much, but that just shows they're even. Like they'll trade in a year. The only thing is the Chiefs play this. They get their revenge in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So, like, if you play the team, if the teams play 100 times, they're splitting it 50-50.
So, let me ask you this. Like, do you think who's more relaxed going into the game? Like, Mahomes, Allen, like who?
I think Allen.
You think Allen's more relaxed?
I think Allen's more relaxed because he can look up to his offensive coordinator and know that he's calling a good game. Like, he doesn't have to run for 300 yards in a game.
I think the Chiefs call it the game. I just don't think the receivers can fucking catch.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I will say, sometimes I watched the Dolphins game last week, and you can just see Mahomes get frustrated because it's like, even like when Kelsey dropped it, it's like, God damn it.
I know. Kelsey was so fucking ass, too. It was like a few plays where he caught it, but I was like, dang, this guy's cheats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just crazy because, he does. He's just like... I mean, that's how it be too, but I'm just fucking catch the ball. I don't understand.
Catch it, goddamn it, right open.
Fucking job.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I guess the Bills win. There's nothing much else I can say though. I feel like, but I do feel like it'll probably be close.
Yeah, I'm saying it's close.
It's like honestly, like this last game against the Steelers, like fucking Bills didn't look good. I mean, like I feel like if they're playing anybody else that weekend, they probably lose.
What's cool? Well, the thing is with the Bills, they don't play any more good receivers. Like, they don't have to play against George Pickens again or Deontay Johnson. I mean, they're good, they're solid. But who on the Chiefs are like that?
That is true.
They got no one. And the Ravens, you can say Zay Flowers. But I mean, old-ass Odell Beckham.
Yeah. And a week to rest.
Yeah, a week to rest. We also had a year to rest.
That is true.
I mean, he's been average.
He's rejuvenated.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's go to the NFC. 49ers, Packers.
Packers. Oh, I think I'm 49ers.
I think so, too.
But
how cool would it be
if
the Packers win? Because not only did the Packers make the playoffs and have a better record with Jordan Love than Aaron Rodgers, but they beat San Francisco in San Francisco when Aaron Rodgers couldn't.
Something that you couldn't do.
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
That'd be cool.
I was like, dang, Aaron Rodgers sucks ass.
But here's the bad part. If the Packers win the Super Bowl this year, that's it for Jordan Love. He ain't winning again. He's not winning another one.
And then in 15 years, he's going to go to the Jets?
Yeah. And imagine if he wins one there in his first year without blowing up his Achilles.
Wait, how many years was Rodgers in when he won his first Super Bowl?
I think 2 years. Or 3 years.
I think he sat for like
3 years. As a starter, 2 years.
Oh.
Let me see.
And then Brett Favre, like how long?
I don't know when they won the...
This is Jordan Love's third or fourth year?
This is his fourth.
His fourth year?
He drafted in 2019. No, it's his third year then.
His third year?
I think so. I'll double check, but right now I'm looking. So, Super Bowl champion, when was it? I don't care about college. 2008, transition to starter. 2009, first comeback. 2010 is when he won the Super Bowl. Then he was drafted 2005. Still 5 years. But 2008 was his first starting year, I think, right?
So but then they win it too, like fairly early on, right? Wasn't it like Favre the same way? Like they won it. Like I think like 4 or 5 years in.
Probably.
Would Jordan Love be better than Favre and Aaron Rodgers if he wins his first year starting?
I mean, he's better. So 92. That's when the Favre gets to the Packers.
I won in 96, right?
And 96. Da-da-da-da. Super Bowl 31 was in 97. Right. The 96 season.
96 season.
Mm-hmm.
So it took him like what? 4 years, 5 years?
4 years, 5 years ish. And then I'll have to see when Jordan Love was
That
drafted.
was his 4th year. And it's meant to be.
But I mean, they also had multiple years of starting before they won. So not Favre. He started right away. But so it took Favre 6 years, 5 years. It took Red Rodgers 3 years of sitting and then 2 years of playing.
Yeah.
Jordan Love was drafted. Let's see what year he's in. Yeah, damn it. In 2021, so this is his 3rd year. So he sat for 2 years.
So he needs like another year. Maybe next year.
Yeah.
Next year.
But even if he wins it next year, he's still faster than the other two.
That's true.
Jordan Love is better. He's going to do something Aaron Rodgers couldn't do.
Beat the 49ers.
Beat the 49ers in the playoffs.
Yeah, who did Aaron Rodgers beat? The Giants?
Yeah, right? And the Bears?
Yeah.
No.
Shit ass looking teams. Yeah, no, he did beat the Bears.
Was it Bears?
Yeah, because I think it was like the NFC Championship game. Right? He's
So was that the Jay Cutler was like
on the bike.
on the stupid bike? Hey, he beat the Steelers.
I guess. I fucking guess.
And then the last game's Lions Bucks.
Lions, right?
I thought it'd be cool if the Bucks beat the Lions, and then the Bucks beat the Niners. They would have avenged 3 losses in the regular season.
Oh, because they lost to.
They lost to all those
Eagles?
3 teams. They lost to the Eagles, they lost to the Lions, and they lost to the Niners.
Yeah, right, to make it to the Super Bowl.
That's made it to the Super Bowl, and then
Fucking 9-8 team. Fucking
make it to the Super Bowl.
Fucking Baker Mayfield.
And imagine the Texans make it to the Super Bowl, and the Bucks win it. The entire playoffs would be avenging regular season losses.
Oh, because they lost to the Texans too,
Mm-hmm.
right? So yeah, it was a revenge tour.
It would be a revenge tour. That'd be cool.
I said, don't fuck with us in the playoffs. We let you have your confidence in the regular season.
Yeah,
And then we came back.
they were keeping receipts.
Yeah, right.
What else did they lose to?
This is fun, though, actually. I really like these playoffs. Even though the games were shitty, like most of the fucking games, right? Like,
What's funny? Someone was saying like 5 of the 6 games were blowouts. Other than
the Rams and...
other than the Bucks and Eagles game, they're all fun to watch.
I don't know. I even thought the fucking Bucks and Eagles. You mean just fucking like the implosion of the fucking Eagles? Because it's like in like the back of your head, like you're just like, oh, this might happen,
Mm-hmm.
right? That's like I'll give it to the Eagles, but even then, it's like that's crazy, like in the fucking fashion that it was.
I was watching it. The thing is, I saw the Eagles. I'm like, this is so fixable if you had coaching. Like even me, I'm not even saying I'm a good football analyst or guru, but like they're just not playing fundamentals, which means they're not practicing fundamentals, and that's a coaching thing. Like that, they was pissing me off. It's like you learn how to tackle the first day of fucking football camp, like in high school.
Sure.
Like how can you not do it now? All their like everything fundamentally was so bad. I'm like, this is pissing me off.
Tell them that. Go apply.
Yeah, I should go fucking.
I wonder if they have like a posting or not.
I'm gonna go up to Howie Roseman, like, hey, give me a job here. I'll fucking tell you what's wrong with your team.
Yeah, right. I'll fix your team.
I'll fix your team. I'll tell you what's wrong with your team, and then you can fix it later, okay?
You just pay me money. You make me a consultant.
Mm.
But no, I mean, yeah, even like the blowouts, like the fucking
The Cowboys, that was fun to watch. I was like,
hell
God,
yeah,
let's go Jordan Love.
This is fucking crazy.
Because I was telling Brandon this a while ago, during like Christmas. I forgot, I don't know why, but I was saying like the Cowboys secondary ass. Like even Deron Bland, who like now has the most pick sixes in a year.
No, he's bad.
He's not good.
He's like fucking.
Let me look up his games.
He's like Marcus Peters. Remember that fucking year he had all those picks? It was like it's just like. But then like weren't we here watching like the fucking game or some shit? What game was I can't remember. Weren't we watching it here on the fucking projector? And I was like, yeah, this guy gets fucking burnt. Like he'll get like a pick. And like the very next game play, like it's like a touchdown on him. And I think that's what fucking happened. Like you got like a pick or pick six, and then very next play he fucking gets burnt. What are you looking up?
I'm trying to find Deron Bland's games.
Like his picks or his picks or what? Like or like how many fucking passes he allows? Or
well, I want to see the games he got a pick six in because I have. But I never confirmed my thoughts. So he had a pick six against Washington, a pick six against Carolina, a pick six against the LA Rams. Granted,
who was the quarterback?
I want to see this game. What week is this? Sunday, October 29th. I don't know. It might have been when they were hurt, when Matthew Stafford was hurt. I'll come back to that. And then he had a touchdown against New England. And then a touchdown against the Giants.
Yeah, so just fucking shit-ass teams out here. I wonder if his grade was still good or not.
Yeah.
That's what I'm fucking curious.
And then all his picks, he had one against Washington. One against Seattle, Washington, Carolina, the Giants, the LA Rams, like he didn't pick off any good quarterback. What happened?
I was just looking for a little piece of phone.
Oh, okay. I heard something like break. He didn't get a pick against any good quarterback.
Yeah, he's a fraud. Like he holds a record, right? But
yeah, he now holds the record.
Fucking shit ass. Then you're gonna keep his ass too much.
And then the pick six against the Rams, it was on Matthew Stafford, but that was the game Matthew Stafford got hurt.
Oh.
When they also didn't have a running back, their fucking leading running back was Royce Freeman.
Which is crazy that he's still in the league.
Mm-hmm. No, I told Brandon, I was like, Deron Bland isn't good. He got pick sixes against shitty teams that don't have quarterbacks.
Who was the quarterback in Washington somehow?
Yeah.
What do you mean that guy was good at the beginning of the season?
Yeah, because when Sam Howell threw 2 picks in the last week of the year.
What was that last week?
Yeah, and that was one. Well, that was one pick. Is his touchdown against Washington was on Christmas Day? I think. Why can't you give me the... Brandon was 80. Yeah, so... Oh, yeah, and it came against Sam Howell on the last play of the game when they were down 38-10. Like, Deron Bland isn't good. Because remember, he got cooked by DK Metcalf. In the first half of the game, DK Metcalf had like 150 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Oh, that's true, huh?
Against Deron Bland. And then they're like, okay, it's enough of that. We'll put Stephon Gilmore on there.
Even like the Cowboys, right? It's like I feel like they don't know their own personnel too.
They don't.
Kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's bad coaching too. Fire Mark McCarthy, hire.
Well, that brings into like the last. I mean, we talked about a lot about football, so I don't know if I want to get into D&D. But the last thing I wanted to talk about: do you think the Eagles and Cowboys should both fire their coaches, like either or, both? Like, who do you think?
I think if you can get like Belichick either as an Eagles quarterback or a quarterback, as a quarterback.
Hey man, but put Bill in there to throw touchdowns.
Yeah, right. Or Pete Carroll's like quarterback.
Joe, Pete Carroll to Bill Belichick.
Right. As their coach, then I'd say, yeah. Do you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, could you imagine Bill Belichick fucking getting a good staff some good coordinators in the fucking building. Or even just the defense, like Bill Belichick and fucking, I feel like he could fix the defense on his own. Do you mean?
He can. That's what I'm saying. Like, well, the whole argument is Mike McCarthy is 36 wins in 3 years.
Yeah, okay. But what does that fucking amount to?
That's what I'm saying.
How many wins in the fucking playoffs?
Like
the fucking Packers have more wins than the fucking AT&T Stadium.
That's the best stat. The Packers have won more playoff games in AT&T Stadium than the Cowboys, who play there every goddamn day.
Fucking crazy.
Stupid. No, I think they both should fire him, personally.
I think so, too. So, like, fire them both. Where does Belichick go if you're Belichick? If you have, like, the option.
If I had the option between either of those two teams, I would go with the Eagles.
I think so, too.
But we all know he's going to the Falcons.
You think he's going to the Falcons?
And he had a 3-hour interview, apparently.
3 hours?
Yeah. I saw that on the way here. It was like on I don't know, someone said
it. The Falcons, they don't have fucking... They got a quarterback, though.
You can fix that. You trade for Justin Fields.
You think?
Yes.
Justin Fields. Like, could you imagine that offense?
You bring in Justin Fields. You run the read option every play. You either giving it to Bijan or your quarterback's taking it. What's crazy is Justin Fields probably faster than Bijan.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
That's a weird one, though. You mean? Like, Bill Belichick with, like, the fucking Falcons?
Well, it depends on what do you think Bill Belichick wants. He goes to the Falcons, I'm almost positive they're going to be like, take everything. Like, here's the draft board. Here's your $100 million. Yeah. Coach this team to a Super Bowl. You go to the Dallas, I mean, Jerry Jones is gonna want to know when you fucking pee.
That is true, yeah. Yeah, I feel like Jerry Jones wouldn't give that up, which is fucking whack. I'm like, why? Mm-hmm. You as an owner have fucking done shit. Like, you fucking fired Jimmy Johnson.
No, this is right.
I guess you still won another Super Bowl after that, but that was fucking Jimmy Johnson's team. You know? Like, you fucking bitch. Like, I fucking bet you if Jimmy Johnson was there, you fucking probably win like another one. Or
probably would have like 5 more.
Yeah, it was just fucking so stupid.
Didn't make the connection until just now, but this is fucking is Breaking Bad.
With what? Like
how Jerry Jones acts. Remember in Breaking Bad, they had a good thing going with fucking Gus Fring cooking meth, and then fucking stupid Walt was like, but I wanted it to be my thing. Yeah. And then he ruins it for everyone. That's what Jerry Jones is doing. He wants it his own way, but he's getting in his own way.
He fucks up the whole operation. Mm-hmm. It's been like this for 30 fucking years, which is crazy. It's like you did the good thing. You hired Jimmy Johnson, and just fuck off.
You built great teams. Yeah. You hired early good coaches to help you, and you're like, fuck that, I'm gonna do it my own way. And then you hire bad coaches. You still build decent teams, but then you build. You don't get the right guy at the right moment, because what's gonna happen is they're gonna have to pay everyone. The team's gonna get the shit, and then they have to rebuild again, like the same fucking. Hire Jason Garrett again.
And I think I saw this on Twitter too. It's like, I feel like the Cowboys are going to win a Super Bowl once Jerry Jones dies. Like, I feel like once he's dead or retired, the Cowboys will actually win.
The Cowboys are the epitome of peaking in high school.
Yeah, right? It was so good back then. Like, they didn't win Super Bowls before fucking Jerry Jones. They had, what, 2? They were fucking good back then.
No, on the way here or on the way home from work, I was listening to the Rich Eisen show, and they had someone come on, and he gave the stat that in like the first 30 years, the first 30 Super Bowls, the Cowboys have 16 conference championship appearances, and then I guess it's 58 now. So in the last 30, they have 0. Yeah, they've had none since.
Oh no!
The first 30 Super Bowls, they're so ass.
That's why they were America's team. Right? They were so fucking good then. And it's like. You're not anymore, and it's because you're a fucking owner, and you just have to see that. I mean, that's what's holding you back, which is so fucking crazy to say. That your fucking owner's holding you back.
Just stop it, Jerry.
But they do just well enough. Like again, 36 wins in the last 3 years, and that amounts to what? Nothing.
I think in the last 3 playoff games, they have not held a lead
at all.
At all,
really? I think you're right, huh? Wait, who did they lose to? Like the.
So it's both San Francisco games.
Oh, was it both San Francisco both times?
They're both San Francisco games, and then the Packers game just now.
Packers game.
They have not held the lead.
Dang, that's fucking crazy.
Well, I guess that's not true. I forgot they played the Bucks last year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but in the last 3 losses, they have not held the lead.
Dang. Yeah, more fucking cheeks. I think Jerry Jones is working. He should just die. And the Cowboys.
Nah, you should just step away.
I think he should die.
God damn it.
The racist ass motherfuckers. They should lynch Jerry.
Oh my god. Moving on. Bill Belichick to the Falcons. Mike Vrabel to the Eagles.
To the Eagles.
Perfect fit right there.
Who the Cowboys are here?
They keep Mike McCarthy.
Ugh,
They're going to.
probably.
I don't think they're going to fire him. They should.
Too fucking bad.
They should fire McCarthy. Not because he's a bad coach. Kind of. Not completely bad. But he's not going to get you anywhere. He'll get you 12 wins, sure, and then you'll probably sell tickets, but then you're going to have this happen to you in the playoffs where you're down 48-0. Or, what's worse, this Packers loss, where they just got shit on from the get-go, or the San Francisco loss where they lost because it couldn't spot the ball.
It's hard to say because they got shit on this like so much high expectations.
It is different. I think this Cowboys team was the best team they've had.
That's what I'm saying.
They had their best chance, and they fucked it up.
And I think, and Cowboys fans, like, they yes, our year, like, this team is really good. It's not like the defense is fucking incredible. It's like the defense is good, the fucking offense is good. Like, you're gonna go in there and win, and they just fucking shit the bed. Probably this one, I would say. Especially considering that it's like, well, what happens now? Like, you have to pay CeeDee Lamb. You have to pay Micah Parsons.
And Dak.
It's Dan Quinn. Like, is he going to stay?
It's funny because, like, does Dan Quinn even leave now? That was my first thought. His defense got shit on so bad that do you think his coaching job is... Like, do you think the Seahawks are like, here's a contract, Dan Quinn?
I don't know, but...
And then Dan Quinn's like, all right, let me fucking finish this game. And they turn around and he's like, yeah, we're not giving you that
It almost
contract.
sounded like it was like signed, sealed, and delivered that he was going to get the Seahawks job.
He's probably still going to get the job.
Yeah.
But, like, do they have, like, buyer's remorse now? Like, oh, my God, you just got fucked up by the youngest team in the NFL history. God damn it.
I'm going to say no because, like, I feel like Dan Quinn, like, I don't know, fucking, for some reason people respect him so much. I don't know why.
I think he's a good program builder, but, like, what have you done lately?
Yeah.
You fucking spoiled a 28-3 lead in the fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And when the playoffs happen, your defense sucks ass. Like, you had the Packers game where you just dumb, and then all the people I listened to on the shows were like, they had 6 DBs on defense, like more than half of the time in the game when they knew that the Packers were running the ball. They had fucking 170-pound corners playing in the box, but they didn't sub out their linebackers. Like, it makes no sense.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Or do you think that Dan Quinn was throwing? He's like, oh, fuck this.
Yeah, maybe he's like, I don't want to coach anymore. Like, let me just go to Seattle.
Let me go start my new career. Fuck Dallas. I never
There's that.
The Cowboys.
Like, I didn't even want to be like, it's only a 1-year thing. Like, I wanted to come here for 1 year, show that I'm a good defensive coach, and get the hell out of here.
And then leave. Yeah.
But like, no right openings came up, so he's like, well, I guess I'll stay.
This is the seller's like, I made Jerome Bland look good. Like, that was my scheme. We only got those picks because of my scheme.
And the bad teams we played against.
Yeah.
God damn it.
All right. Any other thoughts on football? I think it's fun though, honestly. Like, it says like fucking blowouts.
They were fun to watch. Like, yeah, they were blowouts, but they were fun to watch.
I think it's just like the narrative and fucking I don't know, like seeing Jordan Love and like CJ Stroud like fucking being good. It's like, that's crazy. Like, it's fucking, these are stable quarterbacks now. It's almost like in addition to like the quarterback era that we're in. I mean, and I think he's only going to act again with like the new quarterbacks coming in this next year too.
Hold on. Look at the bracket. The Lamar Jackson doesn't have a ring. Stroud doesn't have a ring. Allen doesn't have a ring. Jordan Love doesn't have a ring. Brock Purdy doesn't have a ring. Jared Goff doesn't. Baker doesn't. The only person who has a ring is Patrick Mahomes. If the Mahomes loses this week, there's going to be a new Super Bowl champion.
That's cool. I hope the Chiefs do lose. I'm rooting for the Bills, but
I'm rooting for the Texans. I'm rooting for the Bills and the Lions.
Rooting for the Texans? I'm not sure.
Well, I told you, I want a new champion this year. Like
a brand new one?
A brand new one. It's the trend that started with Las Vegas Knights.
Oh wait, why? Like, has there been a new one? Like,
yeah, so the Las Vegas Golden Knights won their first ever championship. I mean, they're new, but they're still the first ever. The Nuggets won their first ever.
Uh-huh.
The Texas Rangers won their first ever.
That's true, yeah.
All within like almost a calendar year.
And that would be like this.
And then this one would be, so there's 3 out of the 8 teams.
It'll be brand new.
Would be brand new.
Who was the best chance, Lion?
Lions, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I have the bet because I think they're gonna beat the Bucks.
So if I were to pick a winner in the playoffs in the AFC, I want the Ravens because I just want Lamar Jackson to win. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I want him to like stick it to the fucking haters. Just say like fuck you, like I'm a quarterback. Like he's probably gonna win MVP, right? It's like 2-time MVP, Super Bowl winner, probably Super Bowl MVP, right? I assume.
You would assume, unless there's no reason. Like it would be him.
Yeah.
Like the game would go through him. He'd be like 300 yards rushing or something.
I think so too. Yeah. And then out of the NFC, like the Lions, right? Like, you see all the fucking shit. Like, it's like, oh my god, it's been 30 years since the fucking Lions won the playoff.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like,
my biggest fear is they're gonna crash. Like they're so high that they're gonna get knocked down. Especially playing against a team that has like no expectation, and they have that mentality that it's us against the world. Like how Michigan had their mentality.
I think it's like, oh, don't fuck it up, don't fuck it up.
Yeah, the Lions are like, what do we do here? We never made it this far.
Yeah, and they're like, what, the fucking Bucks are just like, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We'll come in here and fucking win. Doesn't matter. Imagine like a Bucks Packers NFC Championship game.
Again, but this time it's instead of Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, it's Jordan Love, Baker Mayfield.
9-8 teams or what? That'd be cool.
That'd be awesome.
And then they just get blown out in the Super Bowl by fucking Lamar Jackson.
Or Josh Allen.
I think Josh Allen, yeah, are fucking right, buddy. Team is cheeks.
They didn't have any turnovers.
I know, lucky, huh? Well, he didn't have any turnovers, but he sure tried to fucking turn it over. There's a fucking few plays in there that he definitely could have done it.
That's because he's a winner, you know. He knows.
Yeah. I think
it's like when Tom Brady went 300 yards passing, but 200 came from screens. It's because he's a winner.
He's a winner, yeah.
Because
he makes a team good.
He makes a team better. Josh Allen scares the defense.
Yeah. So
hence why they didn't tackle him on the 52-yard run. They just like, oh shit.
That was like the thing too. It's like, and then there was like that hit where they get the penalty. I was like, oh my fucking god. He's like, what are you gonna do? Like, I don't know how you're gonna fucking play defense because he faked. Actually, I don't think on that one, but on one of the runs, he like faked sliding and then he continued running. I was like, well.
That might have been the touchdown, I think.
Was that the
well, it looked like he was about to like try to go down on the hit, but then he kept on going.
And that's why they stopped. I was like, what the fuck? And then like they hit him and then they fucking get the penalty. Piss me out, dude, I swear.
It's okay. I mean, the Steelers got lucky with the Pat Freiermuth fumble.
Oh yeah, that looked like it was in bounds. I was like, oh.
It was in bounds. I think they reviewed it and they ruled that it touched his helmet when his left hand was out of bounds.
Yeah.
So it was dead ball. I'm like, oh yeah, whatever. It's okay. Ball don't lie. He threw a pick.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was ass.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Crazy week in sports. That was fucking a lot. We didn't even talk about Nick Saban.
Nick Saban, fucking crazy. Alabama's gonna be ass now. They're gonna recruit. They've been ass.
I mean, someone already left, right?
Huh?
There's a 5-star recruit. Was like, never mind. Like he called Nick Saban, or he called people who knew it, and they're like, "Yeah, he's retiring." He's like, "Okay, I'm decommitting."
Did that happen, or are you just saying?
I think I read an article where I don't know if he actually decommitted yet, but I remember seeing like one of the like 5-star recruits on ESPN was like, "Yeah, I had a call to like confirm that he's retiring." Because he had no indication that he was going to retire.
Yeah.
And then that was confirmed by some people he called. I don't know if he called Nick Saban himself or the recruiter.
And then he's decommitted. Like,
I don't know if he decommitted. I want to say he decommitted, but I have to double check on that.
That's crazy. Could you imagine?
I think the receiver already left too.
Oh.
I think the receiver who caught like the game-winning touchdown against Auburn.
Yeah.
I think he transferred.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like I said, fuck it, dude. This fucking team in we cheeks. I will fucking leave.
It'd be rough.
We'll see. You think Patriots gonna be asked too? Well, we'll see. We'll see how Gerard Mayo is.
Man, they're gonna draft Jaden Daniels.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. Gerard Mayo and Dane Daniels and all racists in Boston and fucking lose their minds.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, make the team all black.
It's the new Patriot way.
Yeah, make the logo.
Oh no!
Make the logo black. Oh shit.
Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Football? Not really.
I think we're good with sports.
Yeah, just excited for.
I mean, now we have to wait for the divisional round. This is pretty good.
Next week, yeah.
Things are heating up, but anything else? Maybe we started with D&D. We even explain what it was.
No, let's talk about. I guess the episode. The title of this episode can be like "Undressed Dies."
Oh yeah.
Undressed Dies! Exclamation question mark! Exclamation question mark!
So we had a Pathfinder session last Saturday.
Holy shit!
And we didn't long rest. We didn't get a chance to long rest.
No, but were you hurt?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you're the one.
I was at half health.
I think you're the only one hurt though.
Yeah. I had 10 health. Well, I had 11 health, and then for some reason I took 10 health because of environment something or whatever. And then.
Well, yeah, I should have said something. I didn't know. Yeah.
I also didn't have any more spell slots.
I could have healed you. I could have done Cure Light Wounds or the fuck. I had spell slots.
Well. I didn't have any spell slots, but I was okay with that because I'm a fighter.
Uh-huh.
But I also didn't think they would do 10 damage on one hit.
Yeah.
That's... I don't know. They're just too strong. I think the enemies are just... They do too much damage.
They're pretty strong, aren't they?
They can hit consistent... it's one of those things where you want to trade off, right? If you're going to be accurate... Well, then have a weaker...
weaker damage.
But if you're going to hit hard, make their accuracy lower.
Yeah.
For balancing purposes. But I feel like they hit every single time, I feel like. Even if they're fighting against each other. Like the fire, elemental, and water thing, they were fighting each other. They were always hitting.
Uh-huh.
I feel like they were always hitting each other. And then they're doing decent damage.
I wonder, is that a Pathfinder thing? How does that work?
I was talking to Tony about this yesterday because I told him my fucking character died, which is dumb because I invested so much into the story, so much so. I don't want to spoil anything, but this is a character that I made with Tyler with story implications.
Oh, for the campaign.
For the campaign.
Oh shit.
And then I died third session.
That's fine.
Also, I died in every single session. I went unconscious in every single session.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then Tonio's character is also tied to your character for some fucking reason.
That I don't know. And then I have to make a new character, and I have a couple classes in mind. But so now the story implication that I have with this character is now all up to Tyler. I'm no longer connected to Tyler's campaign.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. It's weird.
What did he tell you in the private meeting? You're fucking dead.
He said, he gave me an ultimatum.
Uh-huh.
It was basically either you live, you teleport back to the altar, you're critically injured, and there's some sort of negative. I don't want to spoil it because it's story implication, something with the story.
Uh-huh.
Basically, I would have lost something that was the whole point of me making the character. And then
your magic item or
yeah,
your magic book.
Oh yeah, it was the book. Okay. I guess I can tell you after. I don't know.
About it.
Yeah, what did he tell you about it?
Well, that was the thing. It's in the. I saw it in the fog.
Mm.
I tried to pick it up. I couldn't.
Mm.
He's like, "I'm trying." That's somebody talking.
I think it's him. Damn, but we're going to town. Yeah, so it's the book.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I should tell you what the book is, but
it's a magic item, isn't it?
It's a magical book. It's a magic item. But now that's his, and he's in it. He has control over it now.
Uh-huh.
And I'm I put so much effort into making this character. Even the backstory, I made it match my character's class. And the reason why I have the book, I'm I put so much effort in making this one character, and I was tempted to keep the character and just kind of throw away that item, but that was a point of me making that specific character. So
oh, really?
I was yeah.
Was stuck to that item or what?
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm. That's why I picked the class mages. I'm it makes sense that this would happen. I could have picked any class, but I have to find a way to explain how they got that item.
Oh.
But as a magus coming from a mage society, and being an outcast because he sucked at magic, it just kind of fit naturally. So that's why I picked the mage's class. It was interesting, and then it made sense with the story I wanted to be a part of. He gave me the ultimatum of losing the book but keeping the character, or just dying. And I was like, I mean, I deserve to die. Like, it'd be funnier if I died.
Yeah, Andres just ran into a group of enemies.
And I told Tony this. I'm like, it's my fault that I ran in, but what am I going to do? I was out of spell slots. So it's either I move up 30 feet, 3 turns, and do nothing. Like, I'm just there because I don't have ranged attacks anymore.
True, but also, like, I was actually rewatching the thing earlier because it's like, well, could have I done something? And I guess I could have cast Stabilize, like, after. But I really didn't know, like, I could have seen you. But Shermie had gone, like, the other direction. You guys split off.
Oh, I think I was... Did he split off before I did? I might have missed it.
I think so. I
think I assumed we were going up.
Yeah.
And I might have just ignored him, and I didn't realize he was going to the right. So again, it's my fault that I put myself in that position. But the thing with I was kind of like getting a little antsy is, I just wanted to do something. I wasn't doing anything.
Yeah.
Like I was just in combat. Like I don't have ranged weapons. I'm a fighter. I was out of spell slots because we haven't long rested yet. So I'm just gonna run up and hit with my sword because I'm solid with my sword, but this is gonna put me in danger. I also didn't expect to roll 2 nat 1s on my death saves. So 100%. I'm not like saying Tyler killed me or anything. I'm saying is like they hit really hard for whatever reason, and then it's my fault I died. Yeah, because I got 1 shot. It wasn't even like I got hit down to 2 and then hit again.
Yeah.
Also, I'm still like they have multi attack at level 2. What the fuck's happening?
Was it multi-attack?
I got hit by 3, but the first person got me down.
Oh.
But I think they were hitting twice.
Was it? I thought they did like 11 damage on the first hit.
Yeah, I got 1 shot.
Yeah. I know they hit you twice. That's crazy that you not won both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I was like, I'm like right here. I literally was like 5 feet away. Mm-hmm. I was like, next turn I was gonna get you. But that was like the thing though. I wasn't sure. So yeah, actually, I went back and looked at it. I was like, did he tell me that I was able to see him? I was like, I don't think he did. Like he cast like the fog, and then at one point I asked Tyler, I was like, what do I see over here? Do I just see like fog and stuff? He's like, yeah. I was like, oh okay. When I was like, well, I guess my character would just like run around. I mean, he'd run around like the little water tower or whatever it was, and then like maybe if I see like the fucking thing, like then I'd kill him there. But are you upset, or is this like a chance for you to make another character that's maybe like more melee?
It's a chance to make another character, mainly because after.
Would you prefer not to die, or like what do you think?
I'd prefer not to die because I think being like connected to the story would have been cool. But once he gave me like, you're gonna have to give that part up.
Yeah,
I had no attachment to the. Like I was attached to the character's story, but without the book, the story just fell flat. Also, I don't think I like that class. I think that class is actually it turned out to be kind of weak because it's so restricted based off the rules. Like it's a cool idea and it can be strong if like it was in D&D, because I think D&D is more player friendly.
Yeah,
but Pathfinder is a lot more punishing, which. By the rules of Pathfinder, this class can't be used to its fullest potential. Mm-hmm. It's like restricted by the rules, and you just can't do any of the fun stuff that I thought of in my head.
Like the touch magic? And
yeah.
Stuff like that,
that's very much like you have to hit them, run away, apply it, and the next turn hit them with the It's like, why can't I just like...
As you're hitting them, apply the magic?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or like have the class get a feat at level 3. So maybe I'm not using it at level 1 or 2, but the purpose of that class is to do that.
Yeah.
So give me a feat that doesn't provoke attack when I cast.
I wonder how they do it with Bladesinger in D&D. Because it's a similar class, right? Like, Bladesinger's a magician. It's a wizard. And you kind of do like the same thing.
Well, it's warcasting.
Warcasting?
Yeah.
That's where you can cast a spell. So you don't need your, what's it called, somatic? So you can cast a spell with a shield and like a sword in both hands. Otherwise, you can't. So, for example, like right now, I only have my scimitar as my druid, and my other hand's free, just so I can cast a spell.
When you're warcasting, you can get a shield.
I can have a shield. And I think, actually, I need to look it up. I was going to do it earlier today. I want to see if there is Warcaster as a feat. So I can put my shield and my scimitar and still cast spells. But I think that'd be good for the maggots.
Yeah, that would be really good, but you don't get that by leveling up.
You have to like.
I think that might be a feat you have to pick, like optional. But I even think that you can pick that.
Stayed alive on this, you might have been able to pick it.
I wonder if I could. Is that even a feat in
Pathfinder? I don't know. I was gonna look it up. It is in D&D. Like it says, like I took it for my wizard.
I wonder what feats I can pick, because also in Pathfinder they limit your feats to a specific list. Like fighters only get combat feats, but there's a lot of different feats.
Mm-hmm.
I have to look it up, but I have about come on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 classes I'm thinking about picking. They're fighters. They're more DPS.
All fighters?
Yeah. Well, there's like a moon cursed barbarian.
The fuck is that?
I have to look it up, and then a blood rager. Blood ragers, because I think that'd be cool. And I know my brother was a blood rager, but he didn't use spells, right?
I don't think so. No, he was like anti-magic, right?
Yeah. So I'll be a blood rager, but actually using spells.
Uh-huh.
I just don't know how rage works in Pathfinder.
Something.
When I read, it's like you get a limited number of rounds that you can be raging. It seems like. Let's see. A barbarian can call upon any reserves of strength and ferocity, granting her additional combat power. Starting at first level, barbarian can rage for a number of rounds per day equal to 4+ your Constitution modifier. So you're just not raging until you're done raging. You have a limited time as in your rage. Because then once you're done raging, you can't rage for where is it? Ender rage. You're fatigued for 2 times a round spent in a rage. And you can't rage while you're fatigued. So
2 times a round spent in rage.
So so if I rage for 4 rounds,
8 rounds,
I can't rage for 8 rounds. Which again, I'm like Pathfinder. This is kind of.
How does that work when you're out of combat? Is it just like time or like minutes?
I assume you'd rage, and then it would be like Baldur's Gate, where you turn on turn based.
And then you turn on turn based.
Yeah, I would run it as you rage. Okay, what's your action? Okay, you do whatever you want to do in your rage. Then I'll go to every single person on the table and give them one action. Mm-hmm. Like we don't have to roll initiative, but like I open up for everyone. They tell me the action they want to do, and then that's 1 round.
Then you're just doing like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of dumb. Like, because I'll slow down the progression of the game.
Mm-hmm.
It's like.
But also, when are you raging out of combat?
You're not, but I'm saying like what, like say like you rage during combat and then you end your rage. Like how does that work?
Okay.
Like how, like is it just like 10 minutes or so or something like
Maybe.
that?
Each round is what 6 seconds.
Yeah.
I would like again if you're gonna be fatigued for 8 rounds, that's less than a minute.
Yeah.
So it's like one of those as a DM, like, what are they doing now? Is this going to take longer than a minute? Then we don't have to worry about you not raging.
Yeah.
You'll be cleared.
So I guess it's not too bad. I mean, because you only rage like in combat. I don't know when you ever have to rage. I guess like maybe if you're doing something dangerous, I guess you could rage. So you can take like half damage.
Oh, a moon cursed barbarian is I shapeshift. When I rage, I shapeshift into a bear, boar, crocodile, shark, tiger, or wolf.
It should be a shark.
But I can only you have to pick it when you start your character.
Oh really?
You can't change.
You can't change it. Mm-hmm. Oh shit! Well, what's the best one? The bear, right?
Bear? I was gonna say tiger.
Or maybe tiger.
But I don't know what their like stats are. So.
Uh-huh.
And then you can be an abomination. At 5th level, you can combine those animals.
All of them, or just like
you can be a hybrid, as long as your base type.
You should be a man bear pig. Yeah, there should be like a boar bear.
Like you can be basically I can be a tiger, but keep my human arms.
Oh, why would you want that?
I don't. Well, so you can still like do stuff. Like manipulate objects. Like obviously, as a tiger, I can't like open a door.
Then you don't have claws.
Yeah.
That's weird.
It says the shark's tail fins remain legs, and then you can talk as well as in your animal. So I mean, that's a class that's like would be fun to play, but I don't know how useful it is.
Yeah.
But then I have the Blood Rager, which I think isn't as serious. It's like either top 2, top 3 class. That would be. I was thinking about being just a normal fighter because all the fighters seem weaker than just being a normal fighter.
That's how I was when I was with my druid. I spent a lot of time like thinking about like a subclass, and I was like, nah, like they all kind of cheeks. Like,
then I have a Thunder Striker fighter, and this is the fighter where you can use a 2-handed weapon with a buckler. I think.
2-handed weapon with a buckler.
Yeah.
Like you get like one hand. You have like a great axe or some shit.
Yeah.
Really?
Or you get like a longsword, which is like 1d10. It's 1d8, but if you 2-handed, it's 1d10. But you keep a shield, so your AC still goes up. So you're not sacrificing armor or a shield.
That's pretty good.
I just gotta find a quick one. I just want to confirm that's what I was thinking. The thing is with the fighter, if you're just a normal fighter, you get so many like advanced armor feats to where like you can still run full movement in heavy armor.
Dude, I'm just letting you know that again. You mean?
I know.
I was saying is like you're just gonna min max your next character so you don't fucking die. Yeah, because I was actually looking a little bit into it too. Because like starting off, and then so Tyler changed his mind because it was like, oh, you can be like a samurai. I was like, well, you can be these other classes. Like at first he said no.
That's what I was gonna look through it, but I was looking at the class. I was like, okay, so base classes and then like some hybrid or something.
It was base classes and the occult.
And the occult. I know those two. And I was like, man, samurai sounds cool. And he's like, you can be a samurai. I'm like, that's not part of the rules. I'm not gonna be a samurai.
Yeah, but like, because I was looking at samurai and he's like, it's a fighter. But I was looking at all the shit that comes with it. I was like, oh, that's pretty good. It's
cool. Like, the challenging once per day. That'd be sick.
Yeah, just like fucking going from like, I don't know, your mind. I mean,
Thunder Striker is so you get a 2-handed weapon and you can use a buckler. The only issue is like you don't get the weapon training or the armor training, so you're stuck with like the one weapon you have.
Oh really?
Instead of being versatile, and then your armor doesn't change.
That's not too bad though, because it's like how often like unless you find like a magic weapon, that kind of sucks. But like, but I feel like that's up to the DM. Could you imagine? Like you use like a sword. It's like here's a magic great axe, and you can't use. Or I guess weapon type. Like you could use.
But on the other hand, it's like, well, like it doesn't make any sense to be a Thunder Striker because you get like if we're playing long term, eventually you get like heavy armor training, and so you can just use a normal 2-handed weapon, and be able to like not suffer penalties from anything.
So it's a good like early game.
Yeah.
But like late game, it just doesn't transfer.
I guess it doesn't scale.
Yeah.
As a fighter would, because as a fighter, you get like 4 different like weapon training, so you can use like 4 different types of weapons. So I could do 2-handed like great axes and stuff, and then still have other weapons I can look into. Like at one point, what if I'm tired of using like 2 swords? I'm gonna toss it and use a great axe and not suffer any penalties because I'm trained in those.
So you got fighter.
So a normal fighter, that Thunder Striker fighter, a gunslinger would be cool, but I'm not serious about that one.
The Tyler said you can do gunslinger?
No. But I'm going to talk to him tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
But that was one I wanted to ask Tyler to see how, if it's possible, and then look into how complicated it is.
What? Gunslinger?
Gunslinger.
Oh.
So I know there's like grid and like different, I guess their version of spell slots. What you can do, like trick shots and all that stuff. So I want to see how complicated it is. If it's too complicated, then I won't do it.
Let's do melee. I was like for like that one shot that we had, so I could pick barbarian. But even then, I was like, this barbarian class is more complicated than the other barbarian classes. But I guess even then, it wasn't too bad. It's not like a spellcaster, like fucking like a sorcerer, like a wizard. I was like, that's just fucking. I feel like you have to manage a lot.
I don't even know how many spell slots I had as a magus. I assumed only 2 first level spells.
Oh, really? Yeah.
But there's no way to track it. I didn't know.
I feel like they had like the sheets, and I had to like look it up because I was like, how the fuck? That's why I was when they're asking if we're going to continue through like another portal, I had to look it up. I was like, well, how many spell slots do I have? I was like, oh, I'm gonna use one. I think like the last fight. So I still have like what 2 of my spell slots or some shit like that. Left.
Maybe.
Yeah, because like the sheet, it's not like D&D Beyond where you just like tap it, right?
That was useful. Using my ranger in the one shot, I would just cast spell and just mark it off.
Just tap it. Yeah, like
I'm good with it.
I've used it.
I could be a spell scorn fighter. Now this one's anti-magic.
Oh really?
This is a fighter that specializes fighting. Fighter that specializes fighting spellcasters. Like, where it's like starting at level 2. I get bonuses against charm and compulsion effects. And then at 3rd level, okay, where is it? Yeah, so at 5th level, you get +1 bonus on attack and damage rolls against creatures that have to cast a spell or use a spell-like ability in the past round.
That's pretty good. Guess it's just like the mage killer.
Yeah, that feat is called mage killer.
Oh, is that?
Yeah. And then you like gain feats that you can just counterspell.
Oh really?
Like disruptive. Like if you hit, let me see, disruptive. I want to get the wording right. Disruptive. This is at 8th level, so this is later on. This is late game or mid game, I guess. The DC to cast spells defensively increases by +4 for all enemies that are within your threatened area.
How big's the threatened area?
That's at 5 feet, I think, or your melee range.
Oh, okay.
So if you just bum rush a wizard, it makes them harder for them to cast spells just by being there.
I think that's pretty good because it's like, I mean, it could be niche because it's like, what do you do if you're not fighting spellcasters? But like, I feel like those are like the toughest enemies that you fight, even like the magic users, because you don't know what they're gonna do. I mean, it's like a troll. Like, I don't know what they're gonna do. Just like smash you with their club or like, quarters.
Then at 7th level, if you're wearing heavy armor or medium, you get spell resistance equal to 6+ your class level. So I assume that's a damage resistance.
So whenever like a spell's cast on you, no matter like the type of damage or what.
It's equal to spells to affect a creature that has a spell resistance, a spellcaster must make a caster level check, which is 1d20 plus your caster level, at least equal to the creature's spell resistance.
Oh, okay, so it's like another check. Or I guess just like the check they have to do is like...
It's like if you're going to cast it, you have to pass it, and then I have to make a save on it.
Yeah.
But if you can't cast it on me, it just bounces off, and it's +6 while wearing medium armor.
That's pretty good.
Oh, the Spellbreaker. I think this is the one. Spellbreaker. This is 10th level.
Your head on the fucking chair.
Enemies in your threatened area that fail their checks to cast spells defensively provoke attacks of opportunity from you.
Enemies of what?
So you know how the first one was if I'm in their threatened area, it adds +4 to the spell DC that they have to cast. If they fail that, I get to attack them. Oh. So I make it harder for them to cast it, and then I fuck them up I punish them when they fail.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So this would be really interesting. I just this is another one where like you don't do your armor training. So instead of having like being trained in better armor, you get anti-magic stuff.
How much time did you spend looking at this?
Just that night, like after we were done, I went home. I looked for the fighters. I spent like that extra hour after the session, and then I went home. I guess after that, once we all got off, I looked at the other barbarian classes I wanted to look at. Oh, okay. So I only spent like I guess 2 total hours. 19th level, you get spell immunity.
You just immunity spell.
You may spend a standard action for 1 round. You have spell immunity.
That's pretty good. But I guess you can't do anything else, right?
I wonder, but it's 19th level, so I'm assuming we're getting more actions.
Oh, maybe. Oh, well, are you a fighter?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you get like action, or you get to double attack, right? Does that count?
I want to see.
Yeah.
I'll go to the normal fighter. But that's Spellscorn. It's very anti-magic. I think it's really interesting to play like that.
Yeah.
Where you're just bum. Like, I'm not even going to focus on the big melee guys. Like, let me go fuck up that healer over there.
Yeah, right. You're really fucking up like the DM's like planning. Mm-hmm. I feel like you spend a lot of time probably making like your spellcasters rather than like.
I feel like the only thing that we haven't fought that wasn't spellcaster was the troll.
Yeah. Well, we've only done like 3 fights, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, like the elementals, were they spellcasters? I think they were just using like slam, right?
Yeah. Oh yes, those two. So I guess the first fight was the only one we had like magic.
Yeah, that could have been handy. I think.
Also, remember in the first fight, I had to give that person my sword or like drop it. I would have resistance to that. I'd have like a plus something to resist it.
Oh really?
Yeah, by level 2. No, not even level 2. I think it's like you just get that level 1.
That's pretty good.
Mm.
Yeah, I like that class. You're just like, no, fuck it. I don't believe in magic.
Mm-hmm.
They're nerds. So you're gonna talk to Todd tomorrow about your.
Yeah.
I wonder how we're gonna introduce like a new character. Or you're just gonna be like in one of like the planes or what?
I've already had an idea.
Yeah.
Well, specifically if I'm a fighter, and I guess more specifically Spellscorn.
Yeah.
It would be so. I've told you that my magus, my character, she learned how to fight because she constantly had a bodyguard with her. Right? She's of noble descent, so she had someone watch her over her the entire time, and she became close friends with them. And the guard trained her in how to fight melee. So that's why she struggled with mage. She never understood like magic, and her natural thing would be just to fight physically because that's what she was taught, like to defend herself and stuff. And when she like graduated, she had more training in hand-to-hand combat and swordsmith because of her bodyguard.
Oh, okay.
This would be the bodyguard coming like, hey, where the fuck did she go?
That's funny. That's actually what happened. I did the same thing in Tyler's campaign.
Oh, really?
With my ranger. So my ranger died. And
you were a ranger?
And so I made the druid, which is Arthur Morgan now.
Oh, no.
And yeah, so I made
it's
the druid.
all connected.
Yeah. So I made the druid that like sensed that. So the ranger's name was like Poppy. So like since that Poppy died, and then ran or like fucking traveled towards like the fucking dungeon they were in to help or whatever the fuck. So it's like the same thing. So like, how's the bodyguard gonna find out?
So I don't know how he's gonna introduce him to you guys, especially because you guys are in a different plane.
Yeah.
But like, I would give him like May's parents, although like shunned because she's not a full mage. They still kind of care about her, so they sent him to go find her. And he's just gonna. I'm assuming Tyler's gonna have me run into you guys, and I'm gonna see Scrotus, Daniel's character, and I'd be like, hey, you were in charge of like watching over her. Well, like, her parents got tired of waiting for you to report back. So I came to check up on you guys. And then you guys were like, oh, she died.
She died. And there's her stuff. Sherman's wearing her clothes. Yeah, I wonder, because it'd have to be soon, didn't you? Like, what are you going to do now? Just not play? I'd probably have to be in the plane, or maybe you come through the plane or something like that.
Or maybe I'm summoned. Right. Well, maybe we could always go for like they had a special connection, right? They were like linked to each other.
That's how it was.
They fucked.
They fucked, yeah. The soul link. That's how it was with like Poppy and like the Arthur Morgan, or like he just sensed, because like he was like her mentor.
Yeah.
Like, and he sensed.
So it could be that he sensed her death, and then I'll have to talk to Tyler to see if I can get like the magic book to connect us.
Oh yeah.
Like
I tried to pick it up. Yeah. I tried to pick that up. I wonder what you'd have done if I picked it up. Like,
I wonder, because it's a thing. Surprised you didn't let you pick it up unless you had bigger plans for it.
I don't know. I had to do like a will save. I had to do a will save when I went through the fog. I don't know what would happen if I failed it. But I nat 20 did. I was like, well, maybe I can nat 20 another will save. So that was your magic item. I thought it was like a sword or whatever. So what's... Oh, I guess he didn't... I don't know if he was talking to Michael about it yesterday or what. Like, he needs one. And then he bounces the fucking mirror, right?
Yeah.
Magic item. Mine's a root. But he kind of told everyone that too, didn't he? I'm not sure if it was like a secret. Because it seems like everyone else is a secret. But it's like, oh no, you sense like shit coming from that root.
Oh, We've been gone. This is an hour 45.
Is it? Shit.
Yeah. There's a lot happened. We had to catch up. Anyways,
back next
we'll
week.
be back next week with more football news. Not as crazy because there's not gonna be as many different coach firings and changes. Hopefully, maybe hirings if it starts going down. Jim Harbaugh talked to the Chargers.
Did he?
Yeah,
Today?
I think so. Like today was Jim Harbaugh at the Chargers and Bill Belichick in Atlanta.
Oh.
So
Maybe we'll be hiring.
maybe there's some hirings, but we'll come back next week. Thanks for listening to the Sports Morse podcast.
All right. Cue the outro.
Follow us, give us 5 stars, tell a friend, share with a friend. Follow Sportsmort on Twitter.
Is the Nick still not listening?
Nick, if you made it this far, I'm gonna need you to send me the word
Death whistle.
Death whistle.
You gotta sound like this. Oh my. Wonder how that's gonna sound in the audio.
It's gonna sound like shit.
Huh?
I can see the wavelength. It sounds like, look at
Oh,
that.
that's crazy.
That's shit. You're gonna blow everyone's ear out.
That's my death whistle.
I'm gonna like put like a warning before that sound warning. Turn down your headphones.
Yeah, right.
Especially because Diego listens to these in his headphones while at work.
Don't tell him. That'd be funny.
I'm not gonna tell him.
I'm actually kind of curious. Tell me when you post it. I want to see how that sounds.
All right.
That's my Aztec death whistle. Is what I used to say.
Yeah. We'll be back next week.
Did that guy ever join the?
Okay, hold on. What was that? Who?
Oh, he ever joined the Discord or no?
Who?
Well, Ponyo.
Oh no, I never saw him come up. You just said y'all already finished or finish. I didn't say anything.
Maybe next week.
Maybe next week. The whole gang will be here.
Yeah,
All right. See you next week.
All right.
Fucking